Hi, I'm Michael Hill. Mary Alice Williams is off today. President Obama saw for himself today the progress Camden County Police have made in reducing city crime and improving community relations. It's considered a major success story for a city once called America's most dangerous because of high violent crime. Today it's considered a model of transformation. Chief Political Correspondent Michael Aaron reports.
President Obama came here this afternoon to herald what he sees as the Camden turnaround.
I've come here to Camden to do something that might have been unthinkable just a few years ago. And that's to hold you up as a symbol of promise for the nation.
2 years ago, Camden dissolved its police force and replaced it with a county-run force.
They doubled the size of the force while keeping it unionized. They cut desk jobs in favor of getting more officers out into the streets, not just to walk the beat, but to actually get to know the residents, to set up basketball games, to volunteer in schools, to participate in reading programs.
Violent crime is down 24%, the president said. Homicide down 47%. This presidential visit to Camden came about after Camden Police Chief Scott Thompson testified before a White House task force on policing chaired by Philadelphia Police Commissioner Charles Ramsey. Thompson and some of his officers then met with President Obama, and word got around the White House that policing in Camden seemed to be working.
Nobody's suggesting that the job is done. This is still a work in progress. Police chief would be the first one to say it. So would the mayor. Camden and its people still face some very big challenges. But this city is onto something. You've made real progress in just 2 years. And that's why I'm here today, because I want to focus on the fact that other cities across America can make similar progress.
How surprised should we be that he's here in Camden?
Well, you know, I think very surprised that it is Camden, because Camden has had such a notorious reputation of being the most dangerous city in America, the most impoverished city in America. But in just 2 years, the work that is underway with the Camden County Police Department has started to change that story.
No one other than Obama spoke. It was an invited audience. Outside the Ray and Joan Kroc Center, local residents stood for a glimpse of the president, and a few complained about not being allowed in. Inside, Obama said crime, poverty, and hopelessness are all linked.
We've seen in places like Baltimore and Ferguson and New York. And it has many causes, from a basic lack of opportunity to some groups feeling unfairly targeted by their police forces. And that means there's no single solution. There have to be a lot of different solutions and different approaches that we try.
After a 22-minute speech, the president worked the rope line, while the White House today released 50 pages of task force recommendations on improving policing in America. In Camden, I'm Michael Aaron, NJTV News.
And Michael Aaron joins us now from Camden. Michael, what else did the president do in Camden?
Well, Michael, the president flew from Washington to Philadelphia International Airport on Air Force One, then took the Marine One helicopter over here to Camden around 1 o'clock. He toured the Operational Intelligence Center of the Camden County Police Metro Division, as it's called here. Then he came here to the Kroc Center and met with about 20 young people and police officers for a dialogue, gave his speech, left around 4 o'clock, so he was here for about 3 hours.
A lot of praise here for county police, but Michael, I understand not everyone is enamored of the county police force.
Michael, the head of the State Policemen's Benevolent Association, Patrick Colligan, put out a statement today saying this success story is a sham, that these officers are now underpaid. He said that President Obama has been duped by a very powerful PR campaign. I'm not sure exactly what the issues are here in the city.
Mike, we've covered extensively here at NJTV military-style equipment going to local police departments. What did the president say about that today?
He said it sometimes looks like an occupying force to the people in the neighborhood. It's intimidating. Some items should be prohibited. Others, we should make sure police are properly trained.
All right, our chief political correspondent, Michael Aaron, live for us tonight in Camden. Thank you, Michael.